Hey, good morning everyone. Well, it is a cold fall morning here in my neck of the woods, and and it's windy too. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing. So I'm heading to my local park, well, Lisa Park near my place, where I can actually fly a drone someplace that the wind doesn't bother too much. So what do I have today? So today I have a GPS drone, and hopefully I can use all the features and the functions out here in this area. So this is it here. This is called the SG900S, as I'm tripping over and falling over stuff here. And it's a GPS drone. It has follow me mode. It has some really interesting waypoint modes, but I don't know if I can use it out here because it's not really a big area. The camera on the drone is, I think it's a 1080p. You can fit a little micro SD card in the bottom, but I haven't tried it yet, so I'll have to check that out. There's mud all over the ground here. So here we can see in the front of the drone, there's an actual camera that you can move down or up. And the drone, of course, is a foldable drone, so we can unfold it and make it turn into a much larger drone. And like most drones in this price range, it does have brush motors, but they seem to be pretty powerful because the battery that goes in here is actually like a 2-cell battery, so that's quite a lot of power going to the motors. Next, I have to point out the controller that comes with it. It's very different. Check this out. Look at the little arms on it. Watch when I fold them out. They go like this, so your cell phone would fit in here. You can stretch that. And then down here, you have little legs. It looks like antennas, but it's actually to sit it down. Now, as soon as I power on this drone, it's going to start looking for a GPS signal. Now I'm going to do a quick compass calibration.
Once, twice, 3 times, and then we'll do it this way. Once, twice, 3 times.
Here's what the video quality looks like on this drone. The batteries don't last too long out here in the cold, so I'm going to show you this really quick how it flies. There we go. But this thing here flies really nice. And out here you can see what the camera quality looks like. Let's take it up. Let's take it way up. Probably killing it. All right, we're up there. It does have follow me and all that other good stuff on this drone. I'll see if I have enough power for follow me. Here we go. And that's follow me. It should lock into, if it's got enough power, it's going to lock into my actual cell phone. Let's see. Moving. I'm not touching anything. I see it moving too. Yeah, so follow me works. There we go. We see the following mode. It's following me. That's great. Let's take it out of follow me. It does have orbit mode. It has waypoint mode. I tried to show it on another drone, but I ran out of power. I'll see if I have enough power to show waypoint mode here. It says waypoint mode right here. So there I am. I'm the blue dot. I don't know if you can see the sun's there. So I'm the blue dot on my screen. There we go. Can you get it this way? On the blue dot. So that's me, according to the maps. So hit this pen. I should be able to. Ah, my fingers are too cold again. All right, I got one waypoint. It's like my fingers are so cold. There we go. See my waypoints on my screen? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Can you see that on there? I'm even too cold to take a screenshot. I'm gonna upload it with a little bit of power left. There it goes. It's going up. It's gonna go to the 3 waypoints. I have no idea where they are. Obviously, I put them someplace. It's got to go first 1, 2, 3. I just put them in a row, so it's probably head over the trees. Which way you going, buds? I think it's done the waypoints. That's it. All right, let's bring it back. If it wasn't so cold out here, I could show you more, but it's too freaking cold. All right, bring it back down to little old me. Okay, so we saw the follow me. We saw the waypoints. There is an orbit mode on here. See that? I've got like a blue dot, and then I picked an orbit. That blue dot is me. I've just zoomed into the map. If I zoom out, you see? That's where I am right there. And I'm zooming back out. So I'm gonna hit it upload, and I told it to orbit around that area. So that's the upload button. So it just knows to orbit around wherever I put that dot. So I put the dot close to me. I don't even know where I am anymore. Hang on a sec. Gotta find my drone. There it is. So it's orbiting up there. So these drones work, everything works on them. It does have return to home. So return to home is this. Here, let's take it away out over, the sun's that way. So here, I'm gonna put it over the trees. Okay, it's way over there. I'll hit return to home. There we go. Let's see, it's coming back. It's going that way. Well, I'm over this way. Oh, that's pretty good. Now it's going around that way. Oh, it spins itself around. Okay. Well, it's not as accurate as some of the other drones with GPS I've used because The takeoff point is over there, and it's coming down over here. So let's see if I can cancel that. There we go. I'll just cancel it so it doesn't land. Last thing I want to check out, let's bring this up. Let's see the speed now. I think I'm in the faster speed. Now I'm going to kill the battery because it's got to go on really fast. Whoa, get out of the way! All right, does it go any faster? No, it's got 2 speeds. So that's your normal speed right there. And then I'm gonna, as it's moving, there we go. Now here's your super fast speed, which is actually pretty decent. You know, for beginners, like I'm walking around here, so I could follow this around. That's pretty good though. And now it's going into return to home mode because I think it's out of power. It just flew up there and it thinks home's over there. Yep. What's it say on my screen? It says you have 7% power left. So it's returning to home because it's low on power. I'll see if I can override it again. All right, I gotta hit the return to home. Nope, I can't override it. So I'm just gonna say this about all the drones that you see me flying. If you see me flying drones, this guy's got a jet going up there. If you see me flying drones out here in the cold temperature, the little batteries in these drones will not last out in the cold. According to my little display here, I was supposed to get about 10 or 11 minutes on this here drone. I got 8 minutes. In the summertime, I would have gotten closer to the 10 or 11 minutes. God, those jets are annoying. Let's see, can I fly this indoors? There we go. So I haven't really calibrated, so I don't know how well it's gonna work when I take off. Let's see. Woohoo! Well, that was kind of scary. Here, now it's sitting still. But, okay. So I haven't calibrated it to keep it still, like perfectly level in the air. You have to do a calibration. You can see all the little lights are flickering here. That means it's trying to grab a GPS signal and it needs a compass calibration. So it's trying to do that right now because this is a GPS drone. But you could fly it indoors. I'm flying it indoors right now. No sensors underneath whatsoever. So you can fly it around the house. Here I've got it in the low speed. It's easy enough to fly. And I'll just bring it back here. So say it was a big storm outside and you couldn't fly anywhere, well, you could fly it indoors. All right, I think there's a one-touch land on here. There we go. And a one-touch land, and she's all done. So you can fly them indoors if it is too stormy outside, or you just want to practice flying indoors, even though it's a GPS drone. All right, so what do you think about this drone? Well, let me tell you what I think is most amazing about this drone. It's the price. You have to check the link below. This thing here is not very expensive for everything you get. It's a GPS drone. So I don't know if that was the price after a coupon or whatnot. Check below in the description. I don't know really. There might even be a coupon there and it might even be lesser of a price than I think it is, but it's pretty good. Now, I believe there's 2 models of this drone. I've got the lower quality one here. Mine is a 720p camera. You can get a 1080p camera. Mine does record to a micro SD that is under the battery compartment, but you still get all the cool modes like I had, which is basically, you know, like orbit mode, follow me mode, waypoint mode. You have the different speeds, but all in all, for the price, in the year 2018, for everything that's in this drone, you get an awful lot for the very little you pay. So if I were you, with Christmas coming up, well, this would make a nice gift for somebody, so order this drone, put it under the tree, and someone's gonna have a nice present, and they'll think you paid a lot because it's got so many cool features in it, but you didn't pay that much. And now a quick unboxing of the SG900-S Smart Drone. This drone is somewhat popular, so let's take a look at what's inside. Inside we have the drone and we have the actual controller. Inside the box you get the instruction manual and you actually get a manual for the actual app. That's nice because a lot of times you don't get that. Here we go, taking a look at the drone itself. You can see it's a foldable drone. Fold these out and it becomes extremely large. This becomes quite a large drone. Look at that, I can barely fit it in the picture. So on the top you have the power button to turn it on. You have the GPS modules probably in here. And then on the bottom we see there's nothing, no sensors that I can see. On the front you do have the camera right here. And let's see, can I move it? Yep. So I can move this camera, physically move it up and down. I gotta take off the little protection cover off the lens. On the bottom, would be the battery. Let me just see if I can yank that off. Pull the battery up. And there we go. There's the battery. It's quite large in size. It charges right here with a USB port. And on the very back of the battery, we see it as a 7.4 volt battery at 1100 milliamps. That's a lot of power in here, so that should fly for a nice time. Here we can see the batteries in the drone. I'll put it on the scale. And what do we have? 208 grams. Also included in the box is the USB charging system, 2 spare propellers, 1 mini Phillips screwdriver. Looking closely at the controller, you can see this button here is for speed. This is return to home. This is the start video, and this is take a photo. That's your power switch to power it on. Whoa, I've got power. So if I have power, that means this is rechargeable. Yep, no place to put batteries, so you recharge it right here, USB insert. Finally, right down here in the very front, you can see you have 2 buttons here and 2 buttons there. And they also include a USB charging plug for the actual controller itself. So there you have it. All in all, it's a really good drone for the price. So check the description below. You will see a link to where you can buy this on the Banggood website. And if there's any coupons, you'll see them below as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And there's more drone videos coming in the future. Take care.